Good morning, Stampers. This is Sissy with stampinwithsissy.net. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here to show you how to make this adorable mermaid card. This is a very versatile sentiment that says you are one of a kind, and you can use that for graduation, promotion, thank you, all kinds of opportunities to use this card. So let's get started by going over the supplies we're going to need. Your card base is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and it's a whisper white. We're going to need some of this beautiful Miss and Magic Designer Series paper. I don't know if you can tell how the bubbles have little sparkles in them, but it's absolutely gorgeous. We also need a little scrap of whisper white for the little mermaid here. We need a whisper white piece that is 4 3/4 inch square for the sentiment. We need lemon lime twist. We need about a 3 1/4 inch square and a scrap for the mermaid. We need a scrap of Bermuda Bay cardstock, again for the mermaid. And we need a piece that is 5 1/4 by 4. The only ink pad we need today is basic black. The stamps that we're going to be using is the Magical Day. And you can see how wonderful it is with the dragon. I've used this a ton. Unicorn, wizard, knight, mermaid. There's a little seahorse in it. And hope your day is magical and you are one of a kind. Love this stamp set. Use it all the time. Also, we're going to be using the layering squares to create the squares around the sentiment. We need some Stampin' Dimensionals, snail adhesive. We need the Tutti Frutti adhesive back sequins and some little mini dimensionals because our little mermaids are kind of many. And we need some adhesive foam strips. These come in so handy for so many projects. You're going to love them. All right, let's get started. I've mounted the little mermaid on an acrylic block. Ink her up really well. When you're inking, don't rub back and forth. That wipes the ink off. Just kind of tap it. And I think we'll put her right about here. Hold it down, but don't rock it. Lift it straight up. Put that aside. We're going to do the same thing on the Bermuda Bay and the Whisper White. Okay. We'll bring in our one-of-a-kind sentiment. Try to get it in the middle of this 2 3/4 inch square. Upside down, but perfect. I've moved in my Big Shot, and I am just in the habit of always taping my thinlits to my project, especially when I'm going over a stamped project, so that I don't have any shifting going on. Even with the magnetic plate, you get shifting, so I really hate having to do do-overs. We also need to cut out our lemon lime squares, so I'm just going to trim this paper up and maybe move her down like this so I can get them all in at the same pass. I've got my magnetic platform and my base plate and a top plate. I'm going to send it through. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the blue and the green. Now we're going to make the frame by layering a couple of our squares. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. That looks about right. And I'll tape them down. I'm using washi tape when I tape things down because they don't stick very well. They'll come off pretty easily, usually. And the cracking is perfectly normal. But isn't that easy to make a frame? Okay, I think we're ready to put this together. Let's start by creating the banner with our triple banner punch. Just slide that in the 1.5 inch slot. Punch it, and there you go. I'm going to take my snail adhesive, add it right about there. Adhere my sentiment to my lemon lime, and as you can see, I made a mistake on the other side. Really good thing paper comes with two sides. Then I'm going to adhere this. Making sure my sentiment is the right side up. Yes, I have done that before. Okay. I'm going to take my cool strip adhesive and back the frame. And these are very easy to tear. Bring my little snippers in. Okay, lift off the strips. Try to center it around our sentiment here. They are very sticky, so use a light touch until you're sure you have it where you want it to be. Okay. Now we just need to cut the hair off of our little mermaid. Just fussy cut it. And her little designer outfit. Perfect for the Academy Awards, don't you think? Okay. I just used my snail on her little outfit here. Carefully match her up. On this other card, I made a mistake on her dress and fussy cut it instead of using the stamped image, and I like this so much better. Use the snail on her hair. It's kind of like playing paper dolls, isn't it? Now, you can't go to the Emmys or Oscars or whatever without sparkle, so we'll add our clear Week of Stella. So cute. Take our mini dimensionals. And I just put one, actually, I'm going to put one about here, and one kind of over where her tail will be. Found it easier to do this maybe there. I'm not pressing them down until I'm sure that's what I want. All right. And for the final touch, all we have to do now is adhere it to the card base, and we're there. Now I'm going to do dimensionals. I forgot to mention in the beginning, I totally stole this design from Mary Fish. I copied it exactly. She is absolute genius at design and color. Make sure my card opens at the right place. There we go. Turn the card around, sis. Alright. Again, no pressure until you're sure you have it where you want it. Isn't that adorable and so simple? I absolutely love this. I hope you enjoyed this video and will join me again next time. Thanks now. Bye.